camera's gonna be up there.
The camera's
up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, just so Fastel is gonna set the recording.
Y'all get that on camera?
Yeah.
I'm just here to help y'all.
No, that's fine.
That's
I'm
good.
just here to help y'all. Whose is this? I don't want to touch your stuff. You know? Yeah.
That's over.
Alright, you close
Trying to help y'all out so y'all look good and stuff, you know?
Alright, perfect. Alright, are we rolling?
Yep.
Alright, we're rolling.
Hello everybody, welcome to the CultureShock podcast. My name's Beckham, this is Fastel, this is Aaron,
I'm Marcel.
and our other co-host Amin's gone for today, he's in Florida.
Sure.
But we have a very special guest today, our very first special guest, Dr. Patrick Hardy.
We know you're excited.
Give a round of applause. Give a round of applause. Alright, Dr. Hardy, how are you doing today?
Doing well. Tired,
Yeah, tired.
long, busy weekend, but I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course, yeah, no problem. Just want to say that, big honor having you here as our first guest.
I appreciate
really appreciate it, getting started here with our first podcast. We had an episode 2 weeks ago, and, it went pretty well, but now we have you here, so it's awesome.
I appreciate it.
So we first want to
You're
ask
not going to tell the listeners that I required you to have me here in order for me to allow you to have the podcast. Like, this is a requirement.
Just like we had to get someone big for the first one, and here you are. We're grateful. We're happy. But we know you're a very big person all around the community and all that, and we see you at places. Obviously you're the principal at Hampshire High School. You motivational speaker. You went to Harvard. All these colleges. We want to ask you as well, one of the big ones that we've noticed is that you went to Willow Creek.
Yeah.
And we kind of just want to ask you, how did you get involved with that? What was your, how did you start getting involved with Willow Creek and the singing and all that? Because I personally seen you at church at the first time, and I was like, that's my principal up there, that's Dr. Hardy. So we want to kind of ask you, how you got involved with that.
Yeah, two things. One, if they can see the screen, that's not me. That's my pastor on the screen. Big ups to Sean. He's a good guy, and I love him dearly.
Too late.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
Too late.
It's all good. If y'all want to play the church on the podcast, I'm down for it, man. Sean's a good teacher. He's a good teacher. I've been affiliated with Willow, I don't know, around 20 some odd years. I was a part of a satellite ministry that they had in Rockford, where we used the teachings from Willow, the former pastor Bill Hybels and others, and I always appreciated the church, loved them to no end, and loved being a part of the church. I became a part of the South Barrington campus, 4 or 5 years ago, just moving around, and the church I was attending made some transitions, and I was like, I want to visit the actual, campus, not out in Rockford. And I knew I would like it because we were already familiar with the teaching, already familiar with the pastors, knew that they had gone, as the main campus had gone through a transition with the pastor. I thought Dave was a good guy, having watched him, and then they were looking for volunteers. I chose to raise my children a long time ago, and I grew up in a Pentecostal church, so it's a lot of church. It's Wednesday night Bible class and Thursday night choir rehearsal and Friday night youth service and Saturday night prayer service and Sunday all day. And so I stopped singing because I needed to be present for my kids. Right. And believe it or not, I know that sounds wild, right? Yeah. Church was going to be too much on my schedule. And I needed to stop churching so much so I could go to my kids' track meet, so I could go to my kids' tennis match, so I could go to my kids' dance competition, because that's Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. 100%. And so...
and I know that faith and family comes, for some people.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I had to put that...
Right.
I had to go to church regularly, be a part of small groups, but I can't volunteer in the way that I was doing. Yeah. My kids are grown now. That's where I'm trying to go. My kids are grown. They're empty nesters. I'm an empty nester, rather, my wife and I. And so that gave me the opportunity when they were looking for volunteers to say, where do I want to be involved? I can sing, and I was always a part of choirs, praise and worship. So I tried out, I made it, they took me, something's wrong with them. I don't know why they would do that, but they did, and I enjoyed it.
No, that's
awesome.
That's
my story.
No, it's 100%. That's a great story to hear because, personally, I don't know about the rest of these guys here, but like I've only been going to church now for 2 to 3 years, and so just Willow itself already. I mean, I loved it so far. Everything about it. Pastors,
my take on it is this. I think there's a God. Yeah. I think I know his name, and I'm happy to serve him.
100%.
If we're wrong, and there is no God, what was the harm in trying to not murder, not steal, be a good husband, be a good dad?
And live
if I'm 100% wrong, what was wrong with having a good moral foundation my entire life?
Right.
I'll die, go to dust, and be done with it, right? Yeah. But at least I tried to live a good life and have a good foundation. I think I'm right. But if I'm wrong, no harm.
I'll be content with that 100%. Like just knowing that I gave it everything I had just to fulfill that purpose.
Yep.
Especially with anyone else in my life. Like that's all I need to know at the end of the day. Like that's the type of stuff that I look forward to, and like this is what makes me, I feel like, the best person I can possibly be.
Absolutely.
So,
and like you said, like having those moral foundations will be good either way.
Yeah.
Like there's no harm in it.
Yeah.
No way.
You're gonna draw it from something.
Yeah.
Right.
Like people who may not be believers, and they don't have to be. I know that we're not on a religious show. They're drawing their moral fiber from something. It may be their favorite podcaster. It may be their favorite book author. You're drawing it for something. Why are you criticizing me for drawing it from that book?
Right.
Yeah.
You had a book. It had an author. Mine just has a lot of authors.
Right.
It's just a little thicker. Right? And so what's your real criticism of people who believe in God and believe in the Bible? You're drawing it. Was it your parents? Were you trying to model what your dad did? Was it your grandpa? Was it the Boy Scouts?
Right.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout laws, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, morally straight. Right? That's what the Scout, I was a Scout. Did I just prove that? I was a Scout, right? So you're drawing it from something.
No.
Yeah.
100%.
I choose to draw mine from something that also has my faith.
Yeah.
So anyway, we probably just ruined the podcast by going totally religious.
We just not ruined the podcast, I promise you.
But it is called Culture Shock, so be shocked.
What's up, guys? I'm Beckham Elliott. I'm a senior here at Hampshire High School. I'm going to talk about the football game. Fresh Sauce starts at 4:45. Varsity is at 7 o'clock, and the theme is Pink Out.
What is this right here, man?
That was the symbols. Yeah.
No. But it can't get right.
All right, let's try it.
It's
do a
still
shot.
the symbol people are featured in. Yeah, love it. Y'all trying to beat? Can you find the beat?
I'm gonna try. I'll try to find the beat. I'll try to bob my head through it. Hold on.
In a different count.
This one's difficult to like.
Yeah.
Precision, what? They'll give you a beat in a second. Let it play for another second.
All right. Is this what you listen to in the mornings?
Keep going, man! you skipping the best part! You found it. I could rock that, man, on my motorcycle.
You have a motorcycle? Really? What type of motorcycle?
Yeah, I just sold my Victory Magnum. And
wow.
I'm looking to get an Indian Challenger Elite
okay.
at some point soon. Yeah, so that's like the type of fusion jazz. That's not that classical.
の極みは
Yeah, right. I got you.
It's a different type of.
100%. So this is what we're looking on getting right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do the word elite behind it, elite, and do 2025 so that you get the right
brand
year.
new one?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, man.
I have a Yamaha, like a dirt bike.
There we go.
Wow.
That's yeah.
There we go.
Nice bagger.
Wow.
Look at that, man.
It's gonna be smooth.
Gosh. When y'all pay me for this podcast, I'm gonna have enough money.
Are you? How long? So how long have you been driving motorcycles for now? Do you like?
I've been riding for 25 years.
Wow.
I think.
Nice.
Yeah, 25 years.
What's up?
Something like that. It's
I
gotta be
gotta
25,
show you a
26.
picture of my motorcycle.
Okay.
on the podcast.
I would love to see it.
I'll say on top of this, are you also a big car guy as well? Do you like the cars, or you just more so stick with your motorcycle?
Right now I'm driving a Nissan. I'm a Jeep fanboy. I like all things Jeep. I've owned 6 Jeep Grand Cherokees of different trims. I went out to this Nissan because the deal was right in a tough economy. But I absolutely intend to go back to Jeep as soon as possible. No diss to Nissan on the podcast, but I can't stand your vehicle. I need to get back to Jeep.
See, I like Jeep.
My dream car is the Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car.
That is
a beautiful
It's a
car.
mortgage. That's what it is.
It's a
mortgage.
That's what
It is.
I would have to
It
go
is.
back to things that I did when I was a teenager on the block to be able to afford this ride. And we're not gonna talk about that.
What was your first car ever then? Like what was
My first car ever was straight out of college on a college student program. It was a Toyota Corolla. 1994, 95, 96 maybe even. Can't even remember. God, it's been that long. And they gave it to me on a college program, no payments for 6 months. And that didn't add interest. It was just, you take the car for 6 months, you drive it because you just got out of school, you're just making your first paychecks. And then in 6 months, we'll start collecting money.
more lenient on it for sure, 100%.
It's a great car, man.
Now, for you specifically, how was the college life for you personally back then, and what is it kind of like to you now? Can you tell the big difference, and can you see how much it's evolved so far?
I don't know. I don't know what it's like. I'm not in school. I have thousands of students who have gone to college. I'm a nerd. I'm proud of it. I learned in college that I had a brain that actually worked. As a high school student, I was a mediocre student. Wasn't all that. I wasn't really pursuing it. But as a college student, man, I figured out that I actually love learning, and that my brain is like, I can actually do the work.
Right.
And so I studied. I'm in a fraternity, a historically black fraternity, the whole night. I went to one party. To ask the girl to marry me. We got married and had 2 children, right? Like that's the only reason I went is because I knew she would be there. I was at the library. Like I may not be as smart as you, but I'm gonna outwork you every day. I don't have to be the smartest one. I just know how to outwork people. While you partying, I'm studying. While you chilling, I'm getting this work done. I don't like feeling stressed about the work. I'm gonna get up on Saturday mornings. I'm gonna spend 8 to 11 doing my work, so I can be on my Xbox the rest of the day. But my work is done.
But you're not that Sunday night 11:59
Never
waiting
was.
deadline.
Not in school. I don't know if it's still like that, and I don't know that everyone's experience was like mine because I was really finding myself intellectually and was enjoying finding it. So I don't know if that's the case now. I know my kids are like that. I mean, they grew up in my house, and so they are doing fantastic. They all did great in school, and I actually enjoyed learning.
Oh, that's good. And then, so because of that, what kind of led you just to, I know you said you love learning and part of that, but now to become a principal now that's a whole different.
I was wondering when this question was going to come.
That's a whole different step up. So
see,
now
I can do this efficiently for your podcast.
So now what kind of got you just principal wise, what really just attracted you to become a principal just for high school people and kids and the community, what really?
When I was in high school, I took my application to Xavier University in New Orleans, Louisiana, to my guidance counselor. My guidance counselor said, "You're not smart enough to college. Stick to singing. Sing your way out of poverty." That's a quote. Wow. Never forgot it. You ain't smart enough to do this. And you're trying to attend one of the premier historically black colleges in the country. You ain't gonna do it. I walked out of that meeting and got into the only fight I ever got into in high school. I got into a fight that day within minutes, right? I was in a different headspace. I'm devastated. I ain't never getting off the south side of Chicago. I'm never getting out of here. Poverty is for me. I could have just kept doing the other things I was doing. Now I'm trying to do something. Y'all telling me I can't do it. Fine then. Dude said something. I tried to knock his face into the multiverse. Like I make it to Xavier. She was wrong. I'm now in school. I'm giving back to the community, and I'm at an elementary school. The principal says, we're glad you all are here. You'll never be able to help these boys. Just get your community service hours in and go back to the university. Now, that's the second time in my life somebody has said that young men of color, kids in poverty, which don't have a face, poverty don't care what your race is. So poverty, race, culture, you can't do it, and you'll never make it. I walked out of that school when my day was done. I stayed with the kids. When my day was done, I walked straight to the Department of Education at the university, and I changed my major from pre-med. I was going to be an orthopedic surgeon. And I asked the department chair, what do I have to do to become a principal of a school? I don't know anything about education because that lady told me I can't do it. Now this lady is saying they can't do it. I need to be in a space where somebody has to be able to do this different.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a teacher. I taught history. I never wanted to be a teacher. I've always wanted to be a principal, and that's why I've been doing it for 26 years. It's because I believe that the young men sitting around this table, you can do anything you put your mind to. There is not a single circumstance in your life that you cannot overcome. I don't care if it's your own mental health, your own financial circumstances, your own self-doubt. I lived with that. You can do anything you put your mind to. I need to be in a position where I can show you that, say that directly to you, and make you feel it like you just did 1 minute ago when I said it. I can't do that from any other space. I believe I'm in the most important educational leadership role in any school district. I'm not the most important educator. That's teachers. Every day of the week.
Yeah.
But in terms of leadership, I'm more important than a superintendent. I'm more important than the finance guy, the transportation folks, as the leadership role.
Because they don't speak
So this is it, man. This is it. Yeah, they ain't coming to the homecoming game. If they do, they standing around. They don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I can't walk into the school and say what's up to the superintendent or walk by. You know.
Would you even know?
I don't know who it is.
See what I'm saying? And so, and that's no dig at people we need people, and they outrank me.
Yeah.
They make more money than me. They're not more important than me, though.
Yeah.
This is the most important. I get the honor every day. It is a blessing to sit in the most important leadership role in any school district. I believe that my students can do anything they want. Anything they want. And I want them to have that chance. And if I can say that in a podcast, if I can say that in the hallway, the cafeteria, wherever I'm saying it, or live it, or model it, or show it, then I have done my job.
100%. That's a very beautiful story, because that kind of I heard a quote once was that, do what that sets your soul on fire. And so for you from hearing that, like that's like that hits home for me, because as a kid, you're always getting told, like, especially from other kids, and sometimes, like you said, even adults, other people telling you, like, oh, you can't do this, you'll never be able to grant that. And so just kind of like hearing those stories, and especially as like your students, like that is a big change for us personally as a school as well, because what I'm saying, like I'll come to school some days and I'm just over it. Like I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I have no interest. But then what I'm saying, you get to those certain classes and those environments with people, and it makes it 10 times better. Yeah. So like
the other way to think about it. Y'all got to cue me when it's time to stop talking. Y'all know y'all brought a preacher and a principal in, so I keep talking. The other way to think about it is, and forgive me for being so crass, screw people.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to people.
Yeah.
The things I want to do in life, the future I want for myself, the future you want for yourself, nobody in this building can give that to you, especially another 16, 17-year-old. They barely figuring out their own life.
Right.
You have nothing to offer me. You my boy. We grew up together. We came through kindergarten together, but you don't have no job for me. You don't have a retirement fund for me.
No, 100%.
You don't have the next motorcycle I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no Xbox to give me. I'm gonna have to do that myself.
Right.
I gotta do that myself. And so I know that there are students here who can't stand me. There are teachers here who can't stand me. I may have members of my leadership team who don't like me. That's all fine. You gotta have thick skin in order to be in a role like mine. I want certain things in life, and no person's going to stop me from doing those things. So screw people. Pursue your dream, man, and you pursue it at all costs. If it means you're in the library or you're at Panera on a Saturday morning or on a Saturday night, putting in work while everybody else is on Call of Duty, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then that is what I'm going to do, because I want to live a long, prosperous life. And so one way is your way. Hey, I got this thing. I like these classes. The other way is long-term vision. What is it that I'm trying to accomplish? Who's going to help me get there? And if they're not in this building, I will do what I need to do in this building to get to the next stage so I can get just a little bit closer. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man. Nope. Guess who can stop you? You know who can stop you, right?
Yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's one person.
Yourself.
Say it.
Yourself.
Every day of the week. Every day of the week, you can stop yourself. The other things are challenges disguised as opportunities.
And
You just got to see it that way. Go.
Can I ask one more question? So, did
Your
you
time.
always have this like ability to kind of like motivate people and tell these stories and kind of speak like that, or is that something you accumulated over like your years of experience and all that? Because I notice it's a lot different when you speak to when other speakers speak or other people speak, because it's kind of like you said like a firm point and you kind of like it's just you have an amazing way of speaking, which is really cool. And is that something you always had with you, or?
I don't know how to answer that because you're telling me something. It's a very flattering comment. Thank you for the compliment. I mean, I'm just talking. I don't know that I motivate people. I don't know how true that is. Do I want to motivate people? I mean, come on, y'all. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like I got 2,000 students. I want to motivate every single one of them.
100%.
I don't know how successful I am at that. Every time I'm in a microphone in the Commons or in the auditorium, I don't know how successful I'm being. You're telling me that. So my response to you is thank you. Right? It's not something I've always had or like, I don't know about all of that. I know that I'm trying with everything in me to do the thing you just said. Only you can tell me how successful that is for you as an individual, because you can't speak for the people on the other side of that glass, right? But if it motivates you, success, right? If it impacts you, success. If it makes you rethink your plan and your thoughts, success. Why y'all got my picture? I just noticed my picture. I didn't even look over there. I've been so focused on y'all.
He's just doing his own thing.
Appreciate that, my man. And so if it does that, that'll make me feel good walking out of CultureShock today.
Yeah.
That my students said that happens on occasion. Maybe not every time, but at least on occasion. Like, that's flattering, man. Thank you for that.
And to go off of that, this is more of a
Y'all gonna
question.
ask me another question? Are y'all serious? Okay, I'm rocking with you. Go ahead.
This is a question you definitely can't answer.
All right.
Have you always been this outspoken? Have you always been this like social in a way?
Let me answer both questions quickly. No, I have not always been outspoken. That I know I developed. Like, if I was outspoken, I would have said something to Miss Childs, that guidance counselor who told me to sing my way out of poverty. I just walked away.
Yeah.
I wasn't always like this. If I was like this back, man, they'd still be suspending me to this day, right? Because I've been letting her have it. No, not always outspoken. That developed over time. A little confidence, work experience, like that. That's developed over time. And I am outspoken. I'm a man of opinions.
Yes.
I don't always have to be right, but I'm a man of opinions. I'm not social at all.
Okay.
This is interesting, right? That's a button I have to turn. I have to turn that every day. I don't really like people. I'm a true introvert. I like being by myself. I like chilling. Now think about this. I had to get married. I raised kids.
Yeah.
I'm a principal. How do you not like people?
Yeah.
I know that every day when I park that car in the back, that's why Kirk Franklin's bumping. That's why Ghost Note is bumping. There's a little switch I got to turn so I can come do these moments. Or when we've talked in the hallways or whatever. Like, that's a switch I'm turning on every day because that doesn't come natural to me. If you don't believe it, ask the teachers here. They'll tell you, I believe fully, many teachers will tell you, he does his work. Like, he's not a social type guy. And I know that about myself. Like, I'm 52 years old. I'm comfortable with who I am.
You're not trying to make any more friends.
I don't know if it's going to change. But I do know that once I get to know you, if you give me a chance and we get to know each other, some of my walls come down. And maybe some of yours will too. And then we work from there. Yeah. Do y'all realize last year I was the only black employee here?
Really? I never realized that.
I saw one person, I ain't gonna point them out, but I saw one person in the room go, yup, I knew that. Do you know how uncomfortable that was?
Gotta be. I mean, you
imagine
just
right?
came to a new school already. Just,
only black employee. From top to bottom, from left to right. It wasn't as welcoming as you think it was.
Yeah. Right.
It wasn't as welcoming as you might think it was, because you're welcoming. That wasn't what I was living last year. So my walls are up because I'm trying to protect myself. We can talk offline about what that looked like. I don't want to say that on the podcast. I'm not going to tell you the phone calls I got, the threats I got, the way people treated me. Y'all know the reasons. Do you think it was because the color of my skin? Some of it, not all of it. Some people just didn't like me. We just oil and water, right? Like we just didn't mix, right? And we might not ever be close. Like, it wasn't fully a welcoming experience. And so for a person who's not social to begin with, man, it ain't brick walls, it's cinder block. Insulated in steel. And for people like that, learn this. It's up to you to chip away. It's not up to me to let my walls down. It's up to you to chip away and say, I'm a safe space for you. I'm here for you. And that allows me to say, okay, I sense something, I feel something. So not social. Sorry, that went longer than I thought. I'm not a social person, not even to this day. I've become more outspoken over time.
Yeah.
100%.
Does that help?
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of like a good spot to kind of wrap it up here. So
Appreciate
thank you
y'all
so
for
much
having
for our
me,
special
man.
guest
Thank you
today.
so much, Dr.
Artie. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for visiting
Another
Culture Shock. There we go.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Artie.
Thank you so much, Dr.
All right, we are good. Off.